I think it is such a cool thing that we live in a world where we can create content on the internet and make money from it. Like, for some reason, that is so cool to me. And right now, when I'm filming this in 2022, you can be a content creator on anything. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. You can be a podcaster. You can be a content creator on a ton of platforms, and maybe even more than one, and then have those platforms make you money. But I'm gonna bet if you're new to the game, or if you've already started and you've tried some things, that you clicked on this video because you're like, there ain't no way, girl. How am I gonna be able to make 10K a month? But I'm here to tell you it's possible. I have a ton of different income streams that come into my business from every which direction, but they all stem from the fact that I'm a content creator. And those places then allow me to make the money I make as a content creator, if that makes sense. And I've been making 10K months for a long time now. So I wanna share my little secrets with you. I'm gonna share my little secrets with you, okay? And I'll just say, there's a ton of ways you can make money as a content creator. There's not just like one path, and likely you don't want to just take one path. So of the things I'm gonna talk about, you're probably gonna wanna combine them and mix and match and do multiple of the things I'm gonna talk about, but you might wanna start with one or two to kind of get your feet wet and get yourself in a place where you're comfortable with those, and then move on to some others. Oh, by the way, hey howdy, hey y'all, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica Stansberry, and here on this channel, I help content creators and entrepreneurs create more moolah with their content, because that's the dream, right? Like I say, there's actually a ton of different ways to make money as a content creator, but today we're gonna talk about 5. And I think these 5 are probably the ones that most people are doing or want to get into or have looked into in the past or are trying to make happen now. And I think these 5 are your quickest path to that 10K per month number. And the first one we're going to dive into is sponsorships. Sponsorships and brand deals are probably the number one thing that content creators, 1, talk about, 2, make money from, and 3, think of when they think of how to make money as a content creator. So when we're looking at this list, that's definitely not the only way to make money. And honestly, as a content creator, you don't even have to do this step. However, there are so many brands out there, like literally chomping at the bit to pay creators to help them promote their brands, because they know that that is going to get them in front of the people they're trying to get in front of so much quicker than traditional advertising and the things that have worked for them in the past. All right, so if you're not familiar with sponsorships and brand deals, let me give you just a little brief history or education on them, if you will. So basically, brands want to pay creators to advertise their products or their services or their whatever. And this is the new way of advertising, because spending $1 bajillion on TV commercials worked when I was a kid because everybody watched TV commercials. But now my kids, I don't know that they've ever seen a commercial. They've definitely seen commercials, but they absolutely come out of their skin when they're watching regular TV and a commercial comes on that they can't like fast forward or skip through, because my kids are being raised in the like Netflix generation and the YouTube generation where there aren't commercials. And if there are, you can skip them. It's not the same world that advertising was in even just a few years ago. And they know, these brands know that social media is the way, and they know even more that if they can find an influencer, a content creator who already has their ideal audience, like with them, watching their content, coming over to their Instagram, whatever, that they can put their brand in front of those people and get more sales for way cheaper than they could if they were doing traditional advertising. And rates are like all over the board, but honestly, this is not a hard way to make 10K a month by itself. Even as a small creator, you can really bring things to the table, double up your platforms, and really make rates that make it a no-brainer for brands and could get you to that 10K a month really quickly. So the second one we're gonna talk about is probably the second most common and second most lucrative way to make money as a content creator, and that is with affiliate marketing. This is one of my favorite things to talk about. I absolutely love talking about affiliate marketing. And one of the reasons is it's been life-changing for me as a content creator, and it is really freaking easy to get started with. You usually don't have to qualify or have any kind of like minimum numbers anywhere to get started in people's affiliate programs. They just have them out there because they know that this is a thing. So I've actually done a ton of videos here on my channel about affiliate marketing, so I'll make sure to link some of those below. But all in all, affiliate marketing is Very similar to sponsorships, except you are not being paid to feature that thing. However, if someone purchases it through your link, you are then being paid. So Amazon affiliates is the place that most people are going to want to start. There's no minimum requirements there. Anybody can sign up, and there are some requirements on how much you have to sell in the first like 60 or 90 days of being an affiliate, but it's a pretty easy thing to accomplish. And while affiliate marketing is a little harder to get to that 10K marker than like sponsorships and brand deals because the cut that you receive is pretty small, it's not impossible. Especially if you're someone who has a really large audience, it can be super easy to get to 10K. Or if you're someone who has a small audience, but you're promoting things that are a little bit more expensive, it can be really easy to get there. So let's say I was just getting started on YouTube and I wanted to review cameras. And I film on an A7S III where the body itself was like $4,000 and the lens was $3,000. If I am like reviewing all of these expensive cameras and then I'm linking to them in the description, even though I'm getting a small cut, I'm still getting a pretty big amount of money because the thing I'm promoting is expensive. There's a lot of ways to work around this, and you can work content around your affiliates so that you can make more money, but affiliate marketing would be second on the list. The third way I want to talk about is definitely a less quick path than either sponsorships or affiliate marketing, but it is the path that I see most people striving for, and we really need to talk about that. The third way to get to that 10K per month mark as a content creator would be by being paid by the platforms you're creating content on. So here on YouTube, when you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours in a 365-day period, you can then join the YouTube Partner Program. And with that, you are agreeing to let YouTube put advertisements on your channel and on your videos to make money for their platform. But in turn, you get 55% of that ad share. If I have a video that does well and the person who is advertising, I have a Yeti cup here. So let's say it's Yeti. Yeti is advertising, they have paid for an ad on YouTube and they are paying $2 to YouTube every single time that ad is seen. And let's say my video allows that ad to be seen 10,000 times. They have now paid YouTube a certain amount of money to get their ad seen a certain amount of times on my channel, and then I get half of that. So that is basically the YouTube Partner Program, and that is how it works here on YouTube. But on TikTok and now even on Instagram, there are creator funds where when you create content, when people comment, like, follow, watch, whatever, you are then getting paid for that interaction. Now the TikTok Creator Fund is junk. It's absolute trash. They are paying these creators pennies who are literally keeping their platform alive. So that may not be like your best bet. And the same thing with Instagram. I have turned on my like creator fund where I get paid when I share reels. And honestly, I've had it on for like 2.5 months and I've made all of about $200 in that time. So Instagram is not paying out an insane amount of money either. But you can use that as a way to build towards that 10K per month. And here on YouTube, you could even hit that 10K per month pretty easily as your audience grows and with like viral videos or things like that. Here on my channel in the month of February, this year, I actually made a little over $10,000 in the month of February, which is the most I've ever made from just my YouTube AdSense. And it came from some viral videos. So I will be making less than that in the months after, unless I have other viral videos, but it's still a good chunk of money to put towards that 10K per month. I have 2 more things, and these next 2 things you have complete control over, which is a big deal, okay? So 2 more things, but before we get to them, if you've made it this far in this video, I would love for you to comment below with, I am on my way to 10K. Hit me up in the comments below with, I am on my way to 10K. Because when you set that goal, when you have watched this video and you're like, I'm a content creator, I would like to make 10K per month. When you go to the comments and you say, I'm on my way to 10K, you're putting it out into the universe that you're actually trying to hit that thing. And you can find a community of creators in the comments below who are also trying to hit those numbers, and maybe even find your next best friend down there. So I'm on my way to 10K in the comments below. So like I said, these next 2 things you have complete control over. They're not based on other brands, they're not based on anything else. They are literally you creating your own products. And the first one I want to talk about is you creating your own courses or digital products. Online courses are actually the #1 way that I make money in my business. And honestly, they've been the #1 way for me for a really long time, because here's what's up. as a content creator, you are creating content for a certain group of people. That's just how it is. You know, it may be more broad than some. You may have a really niched group, but you are creating content for a really specific person out there on whatever platforms you're creating content on. That person then starts to see you as an expert or someone they look up to. And so if you're in any kind of like educational niche or anything where you could make it educational, you could easily bottle up the knowledge in your noggin and turn it into an online course and sell it for $99 to $2,000 and make really good money. Courses, again, are a big line item for me. And I have some courses that are $27, like my course about ClickUp. And I have some courses that are almost $2,000, like my YouTube Rockstars course. So courses are a really, really lucrative way to make more money as a content creator, particularly if you have a niche where people are wanting to learn something from you or are all falling in a certain category. And then on that same note, bucketed in with this is any kind of digital product that's also going to help that person watching your content. This could be things like Lightroom presets or worksheets or PDFs or workbooks or Canva templates. This could literally be anything kind of in that realm. And courses and digital products all kind of are sold in the same way and have the same premise, which is to help your ideal person figure something out or do something. So if you're an Instagrammer and you're a content creator and Instagrammer and you're constantly having people be like, oh my gosh, how did you edit this photo? Or, oh my gosh, I love the way your pictures look. Then can you create Lightroom presets to sell to them and be like, you can have your pictures look just like mine. Here is a Lightroom preset to do that. Or maybe you are a TikToker who talks about like mom life. You have a TikTok account about being a mom. And so all of the people who follow you, in a nutshell anyway, are moms. And so maybe you create behavior checklists or charts or things that they can print out and use in their own home. Or maybe you do organization or whatever. The other thing with this is that, especially with on the digital product side of this category, you don't have to be educating anybody. It could be something that kind of bands your followers together that they would want to purchase. On the mom thing, maybe you like coined the phrase hot mess mom, which I know you didn't because that's been a phrase for a long time, but let's say you did. You could totally create like screensavers for people's phones or desktops or whatever that say like hot mess mom or anything in that digital realm. So digital products and online courses are another really, really great way to hit that 10K per month. I've actually had clients in the past and students who go through my Course Academy course. By the way, like this week, as you're seeing this video, I'm doing a free workshop to teach you how to make 10K in the first 90 days of your online course. So if this is a route you want to go as a content creator, I will make sure I link that below too. But I've had students in my Course Academy course and clients in the past who have created online courses with really small audiences and who've made way over $10,000 in those launches. Even my first course, I might have had like 500 people in my audience at the time combined between like Instagram, Facebook, and my email list. And I had a $10,000 launch in my first successful course. These things can be really lucrative, especially on the course side when you can charge more, but either way, they're digital goods. And so there's not really a lot of overhead for you and there's a lot of bang for your buck. All right, last things last. And I'm putting this one last because I feel like it is something that a lot of people go to first, but probably shouldn't be the first response for creators, okay? Last things last would be your own physical products or merch, as it is commonly referred to in the creator world. Your own t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, like physical goods that will then be shipped to the people who order them. The reason I'm putting this last is because it's not impossible to make $10,000 a month with this, but compared to everything else we've talked about, there's a lot more overhead. Even if you're using like a print-on-demand company where you are, going through them to print products or whatever, they are still taking a huge cut and you're only getting a small cut of your own products. Then on the other side of that, let's say you're fulfilling this yourself and you have like a local person you work with to create all the things, you're still then having to buy all of the like blanks and having to take the time to ship them and, package them and whatever else. So while you can make money with merch, I would say it's one of the lower like streams of income, and it's probably one of those streams of income you want to wait on until you have a bigger audience. All right, you have all the tools. Now go build it. 10K per month month as a content creator is really not that hard. I promise. I have done it. I've been there, got the t-shirt, literally, figuratively, whatever. It's really not that hard. It's a matter of picking a platform that you're going to grow on and create content on and establish authority on so that you can do the things that we just talked about and sell to the people that you cultivate in your content creation platform. So a few things that I did mention in the video that I want to mention again that are below in the description. One is I have videos on all of these things I talked about. Affiliate marketing, sponsorships, getting monetized on YouTube, courses, digital products, merch. I have videos on all of it. So I'm going to link those videos down below in the description. And also down there is going to be a link for you to sign up for my free workshop that I'm hosting very, very soon this week on Tuesday of this week to literally show you how to make 10K in the first 90 days with an online course if that's a path you want to go down. Thank y'all for being here. I will talk to you soon. Bye y'all.